Hi, welcome back to the SMH OUR HEADS podcast. I'm your host, Gideon Tong. And you're listening to the podcast where we as Christian teens talk about our lives and what we do as youth. So don't forget that we're now taking listener messages. So you can call in at 484-519-0077 and leave a voicemail, and we will play it on the next episode. All right. So today we're going to be talking about
pet peeves.
Pet peeves.
And then later we'll be talking about introverts versus extroverts.
Yeah. So if you didn't catch our last episode, we actually have a guest again. So last episode and this episode, our guest is Daniel. So Daniel, quick one sentence about who you are.
I am going to be a freshman this year, I guess.
Freshman at college, high school?
In high school.
High school.
And
those two are siblings. Okay,
right.
let's move on.
yeah.
So who wants to start off? Who has like the biggest pet peeve?
I got you.
I can't think of any right now.
I hate it when people chew with their mouth open.
Oh.
Like that smacking sound, just if I can even hear it, I'm literally just trying my best not to yell at them to close their mouth.
Okay, look, like, I feel like that's just like a general annoyance,
Like,
though.
like,
No,
Like, when is a pet peeve like just something?
Yeah, what's the difference
Just like
between
a general,
because
something
that's a
people.
good thing.
I think it's sometimes for me it's just like they're being rude, not like it really bothers me. I don't know.
Yeah. What's the difference between a pet peeve and like something a societal?
Oh yeah,
shit?
No,
like
when they're above a certain age, like, let's take my little brother for example. He's still in elementary school and he still smacks. I'm like, okay, you're young, you're like young. I can probably like hold it in for a little. But like,
Right.
if you're like in high school or like in college even, then it's just.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! Like, shouldn't you have learned already? Like, I feel like at this point you're just doing it just to, like whip on people.
To
you know?
spite people, yeah.
I always thought like pet peeves were like the things that were like constantly annoyed you because people were doing it so often that like even if you didn't react to it, like it doesn't matter whether or not you react to it, it's just like that annoyed you so much because you just saw it all the time.
For me, I always
All the
thought pet
time,
peeves were just like specific annoying things that like usually it's like unique that like bother you. I don't know.
Like some are unique, some are like.
Yeah.
So
across general.
according to a dictionary,
Oh my
it says
gosh.
a pet peeve
My goodness.
is something that a particular person finds especially annoying.
So it's more
And then-
unique to each person.
And then their example was, one of my biggest pet peeves is poor customer service.
Ooh,
Wait.
that's over me. That's over
So like it's not like limited to like societal norms because like
Yeah.
the customer service is supposed to be nice,
Right.
but I think it's just something that's like more personal to you.
Yeah, it like takes you off.
Like I think
extra
it's like
than
where you
most
take
people.
personal offense to it.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Personal.
I'm
No.
offended when you chew with your mouth open.
Personally,
Yeah.
Oh,
So there you go.
I feel like I don't know. Sometimes there are certain things that just annoy me a lot, and I just don't react to it because I don't. Like sometimes I just feel like I'll just give up because it's not worth it anymore. It's not not worth the fight anymore. So I'm just like,
Right.
all right.
Just
Then
not
what
until-
are some of those?
Yes.
So sometimes, okay, I guess I'll tell a story. So
Story time.
Sometimes like I go out with people, and I wouldn't call myself an introvert. Like so, according to the Myers-Briggs personality test, I'm like pretty much 50-50. So I'm not really like either introvert or extrovert, but like I do get tired if like people just like wear off their energy on me. So like they'll keep wanting to like go out, and I'm just like I just want to go home, and it's like at some point I just like give up, and I'm like, all right, we'll just go wherever you want to go.
Oh, so
Oh.
like let's say it's like 9 o'clock and they want to go out, but you want to go home and sleep. So you're like, okay, let's just go out till 12.
or
Then at 12
maybe
you're
you
like,
should say
oh,
something.
let's go somewhere else. Then
It's
you're
like-
like, okay, I don't care at this point. Let's just go.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not like I'm tired, like sleepy kind of tired. It's like they've worn out my energy. So I'm not going to go home and sleep. I'm going to go home and do work. But like, it's like all the hanging out that's led up to like that 9 p.m. mark. It's like, I'm just I'm just ready to go home. I've had my share of going out for the day, and I want to go home and just like chill and like relax. Maybe do some work, maybe not do some work. I'm probably doing work anyways, but
Right.
like I'm not gonna go to sleep. I just want to go home.
For me, I feel like I like going out. Like, I would be the person who's like, hey, do you want to do this too? And like, I don't know, just, I don't know. It's
Okay.
fun.
Yeah.
So like the reverse.
What about you, Daniel? Do you have any pet
Okay.
peeves?
Ooh, I don't know if I really have a pet peeve. Or
What's
I
something
can't
you
think
hate?
of one right now.
What's something you just
but
hate?
I know a common pet peeve is eating things wrong. I personally do not have that pet peeve, but I like to do it to annoy other people.
He's one of those.
Oh.
Like if I
So,
got
no wonder you two are at opposite ends of the house.
So he's
God.
at school and she'll be like, that's the guy who eats string cheese. Like,
Bite, bite, bite.
Okay,
I
if
got
you
it.
guys have no idea what they just said, so string cheese is string cheese, and Daniel's the type of guy to just take a bite out of it instead of peeling
Wait, so
it.
do you bite your Oreos?
my Oreos.
or do you
Like-
peel them apart?
Do you
Oh.
disassemble your Oreos, or do you
For me, it
actually
depends
eat your
on how I
Oreos?
feel.
Yeah,
How you
depends
feel?
on how I feel.
Like, if I want all of it together, I just.
Yeah.
But if it's not, I'm like, okay, I just want to like really eat the cream at one point, so I just eat
Oh,
like,
okay,
you
I
know?
see. I see.
Wait,
Yeah, I used to.
I used to do
Wait,
that.
so what is
Like,
the
save the
conventional
cream for
agreed
that.
upon way of eating an Oreo? Because I always bite it.
I always bite. No time.
Oh.
I used to take it apart
used
and
to.
then eat it separately, but
Yeah.
now I'm too lazy to do that.
Same,
I just eat
yeah,
it 'cause
yeah,
I'm-
just eat it.
I just
Oh,
wanna eat.
if I'm feeling like, oh, this is too much cookie, I'll just take it apart, eat the cream, and just throw it.
What?
Oh,
Why would you do that?
Or I'll
no.
give the cookie
What
to
is
someone
this
else.
wasteful?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, give it to someone
But
else.
it's
yeah,
the thing is that I never get Oreos unless it's like at an outing. So
That's
there's
true.
always
Yeah,
there's
my
always
friends
someone
don't
else
buy
to
Oreos.
eat it for me. So like,
That's actually my complaint with Oreos. Is because you always go out and eat it, like so we're out, and there's like no milk. But like I feel like Oreos is best with milk.
It does.
That's
it tastes
so
so
true.
good.
Yeah.
It tastes
That's
so
so
good
true.
with milk.
I've never had it with milk.
What?
Yeah.
It's literally meant for milk.
yeah,
All right,
I know.
next
'Cause
podcast.
Because you can put
I'll
the
do it
fork
next time.
in the cream
Oh,
I
and
heard
you
that.
I've
put
heard
it
of
in.
that.
It's so
That looks
cute.
so good.
Wait. I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you one of those people who takes the Kit Kat and doesn't break it
Yeah.
apart? Just takes
Just bites
it,
it.
bite it,
Depends
right?
on how much I want to annoy someone.
Oh.
That's David's measurement.
Okay, if I know someone does not like it, then I'll eat it raw. But if I'm like by myself, I'll eat it correctly.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
Honestly, I don't get annoyed when people just bite into it, but I can see why. It's like, because it's not like, you don't break it apart, you just eat over the lines. But like, I don't get annoyed when.
Wait, so if you're eating breakfast with someone, do you and like you're eating cereal? Do you pour the milk in and then put the cereal in after?
Cereal first.
Cereal first.
I do milk first.
No.
Okay, look,
All right. Let's hear your reason.
Okay,
Let's
look,
hear your
okay.
reason.
Yeah.
Like the main reason is a lot of times my mom wants me to microwave my milk because
Wait,
she's
why?
she's super like, oh, don't drink cold things, don't eat cold
Oh.
things. So the thing is, if I put
Okay.
in my cereal first and then put my milk and then microwave it, then like it gets super soggy because the cereal's with the milk
I
and it's
see.
microwaved. But if
Right.
I put in the milk first, then microwave it
Yeah.
and then put in the cereal won't be as
Wait, that
soggy.
makes
Right.
sense.
Okay.
But
So that's why.
I think
So
it's
now
just
it's
like
got
an
Asian
Asian person.
I
thing.
just raised more questions now because
yeah,
why are you microwaving your milk?
That's what.
No, because my mom is super
Yeah,
like, oh, you
that-
gotta drink and eat warm things.
That's
'cause
amazing.
it's
Yeah,
So
fat.
have you ever?
Or
So
it's bad for you. Yeah.
So every time you eat breakfast, it's like this warm, gross milk thing instead
Okay.
of like
No,
fresh milk.
it's actually
with
good.
cereal.
Like, you know how people have bedtime milk?
DOTL? Oh, never mind.
You know how people have bedtime milk?
No,
Med-
that's
bedtime-
bad for you because then your stomach.
I know,
lactose
but like
anyway.
traditionally it's supposed to be served warm because it's
Right.
like a nice like
Right.
finisher for the night.
Yeah.
I
And
drink soy
I
milk
mean,
warm.
I used to have warm milk for my cereal too, but like I
Really?
stopped doing that because
Yeah.
I just didn't care enough.
Really, you drink warm? I don't get that.
It's
It
actually
probably
good.
tastes
It's
bad.
good. It's really good.
Doesn't
But
it
I don't
taste bad?
actually
That
like
sounds
warm.
good,
I only
yeah.
do it because my mom tells me. So I like microwave it. I put for the time I microwave it, I put it to where it won't be too hot, but it's long enough so that my mom doesn't
Pleased.
get me. Yeah.
No, I
That's
actually
fine.
enjoy warm milk. Like
Right?
just
I can't.
personally.
But
I
the funny
really
thing is,
enjoy
I
it.
don't even eat breakfast like half the time because I'm late for school.
Lol.
I just like
Same.
eat my lunch in first period. And then, yeah.
As your breakfast?
Yeah.
I see.
Samuel.
Yeah. We don't eat cereal.
Yeah.
Or else.
You don't even eat it with milk.
Oh yeah, I just eat cereal plain.
That's,
Wow.
Yeah. If I
it
went
depends how flavorful the cereal
That's
is.
true.
Yeah.
I mean,
If it's like plain cereal, then.
yeah, it's good. It's just like munchy stuff.
Yeah, where are the crisp rice?
I'm
you
putting
guys were
away
munching
'cause
on it
you were
earlier.
like making a mess.
That's
so.
true.
It spilled all
Can
over
I,
the
like-
couch.
Yeah.
I have a question. Do you guys like Cheerios?
I
Like not even
love
Honey
Cheerios.
Nut, just like regular Cheerios.
I like. Okay, my favorite Cheerios are the pumpkin spice Cheerios.
Those
What?
exist.
They're so wait. The
Same
reason why I
question.
found out about them because I was at a swim meet and my friend had pumpkin spice Cheerios because her mom bought them, but she didn't like them, so she gave the entire box to me because she had 2 boxes. Like one of them was open, but the second one wasn't. So in our house we had pumpkin spice Cheerios for like a long time, and they're so good.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
If they were so good, they wouldn't have existed in our house for a long time.
That's true, but they got
That's
sale.
true.
So, because this was in like May, but I don't know why they sold pumpkin spice. Maybe they were like really.
maybe it was like they have, like they have, like how like apparently it's like the cheapest time to buy like Christmas stuff is after
Yeah.
Christmas, so
Right,
they're just trying
yes,
to get rid
yes.
of
6
it.
months later.
6 months stale. Pumpkin spice Cheerios.
Spice Cheerios.
Plus a little more because you took a long time to finish it.
All right.
Or
Well,
clearance.
this is where we're gonna take our sploosh
Sploosh
break.
break.
Oh.
Actually,
So
If
don't
you
forget
got
we're
to
taking
this-
listener messages. So don't forget to call us at 484-519-0077. The number is
484-519
0077.
Hey.
Yay. I'll never remember it.
Sploosh
Disappearing
break.
your
Okay. Welcome back to the SMH Our Heads podcast. Before the break, we were talking about
Pet peeves.
pet peeves. And now we're going to be talking about introverts versus extroverts.
So.
Has anyone taken the test?
Who is an introvert here?
Hey.
Wait, what? Extrovert?
Introvert.
Who's an extrovert?
I mean, according to the test.
So what
Gideon
test?
and
What test are you
Bethany.
talking about?
I took the 16 personality test.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So the Myers-Briggs personality
Myers-Briggs.
test. If you've never heard of it, we'll link it down below.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, it's supposed to be a scientific test that determines your personality traits, basically. And when you take the test, there's like a score, and the first letter of the score you're given is whether or not you're introvert or extrovert.
Yes. So I or an E.
Doesn't that make you an extrovert then?
No, I got an I.
Oh.
Yeah.
Said I or E.
I
Oh,
got
I or E. Okay. okay,
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah. I got mediator. So like I like to mediate. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was
Wow.
the same as like a year or 2 years ago. So I think I answered differently. That like it's not so bad being in open areas. Before I was like, nah, I don't want to be like. I prefer staying alone on the weekend, and that's like my favorite. But now I'm like not so sure. I like going out more.
So before the break, I actually took the test like 4 years ago, and I was like 57% introvert, so I was like a little more introvert than extrovert.
introvert.
But I just retook the test during the break, and now I'm like 57% extrovert. So I guess I'm like mildly more extrovert now than before.
For me, I took it a while ago, and I think it was super close, like in the middle. But now I took it, but it was under pressure, and I couldn't concentrate. So I don't know how accurate the results are, but I got 66% extrovert and 33% introvert. So
Well, I didn't take the test. I'm just pretty sure I'm introverted. So I think I've become more extroverted over the years.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
But
Don't know if that's just natural like maturity.
like when you're older, you're just
Yeah.
naturally more like
I guess
open.
the official definition is how you lose energy. Like introverts lose energy from being with people, so they need to go home and be by themselves to charge up. Whereas extroverts, they're tired on their own, they get bored, and so they need like call up friends and call up people to be with when they work on projects. So they have that energy from talking with people.
When I work on projects, I prefer to be alone because I can concentrate better.
yeah.
But I don't know.
Interesting.
I feel like I lose energy either way.
Well, yeah.
Like if I'm with people too long, I'll be like, I want to go home. If I'm home too long, I'll be like, I want to like go hang out or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, that's just like a life balance, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I also did not take the test, but I remember taking this different type of test where it's like it categorizes you into like 4 different things. The only ones I remember is lion and advisor,
Lion.
and which means like lion is like the most extroverted,
Oh, dang.
while advisor was sort of like in between. And I got a really strong lion, and I feel the same way as I did a few years ago.
Yeah.
And but like
I can
the
see
thing
that.
about like that test is it also told you like weaknesses of like your thing. Like lion, it's like you're a leader, you're out there, you're able to make friends easily.
Interesting. Yeah.
But you're also brash, you're arrogant, and you have a massive ego. Which is totally me.
Yeah.
And the reason I also remember advisor is because that was my second highest like category, where advisor is more of a advisor is more of a you're like kind of you're really chill, you're laid back, and like you can take a step back, but you're also sometimes too passive. So it's like a weird mix between the two.
Weird mix. Yeah.
Like
Wait,
I
they're
like
like opposites. Though.
yeah, they're like I don't know, maybe I'm like I have like the dissociative disorder where I have two things in my mind and I'm always trying to
Was it
control.
schizophrenia? Yeah, multiple
Or
personalities.
bipolar.
Yeah,
Bipolar. Yeah.
I'm not bipolar.
And there it is.
Oh, man.
What about
Well, I did not take the test either, but I think I'm an introvert because I like to stay at home a lot and do things on my own. But if I have like nothing to do, I'll get really bored by myself. So I also like being with people. So I might say I'm an ambivert, but
I feel like I'm more in the middle because I do feel like I'm kind of introverted sometimes. I don't know why it was like 66% extrovert.
I think you're
don't
pretty
know.
extroverted.
Really?
Yeah,
I
you
think
seem
so
pretty
too.
extroverted
Yeah.
to me.
Okay.
Maybe not
Maybe
as much
I
as
am.
me.
I think you're very social.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Like you just say random things.
Yeah.
To, like,
Oh,
other people.
I can start conversations, go into it. I remember during YSMP that one time, we were like sitting in a restaurant, and then we were like, us 6 guys, we're like from the same church. We're all sitting at one table. We're like all afraid to talk to the other churches.
I remember
And
that.
then you come up to us and you're like, guys, why aren't you like talking to other people and getting to know them? I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea.
But it's
I'll do that
YSMP.
later."
You have to talk to
Yeah,
everyone.
it's true. Now I'm like,
But that's
yeah.
like your philosophy, right? That's like the philosophy of an extrovert.
I don't know. In my
mean-
opinion, one of the downfalls of being like too extroverted, like me, is that I kind of have no shame. Like I don't really like. I know like a lot of extroverts kind of feel like they have to live up to like what they. But a lot of us also like we have no shame. Like we're up to do
Right.
anything.
Yeah.
Like even if
I
it
don't
was like
think I'm like
unless it's like really like morally wrong or like lawfully like really lawfully wrong, like such as like murder or kidnapping, like
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure
This
I would
process
be
is
like
burnt.
down to like steal stuff or like lie.
Wait, that is morally wrong though.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah.
You just
I know, but like like extremely morally wrong.
Okay, yeah.
Like that's what I mean.
Like,
like
where's
you
the
would be
line
down
then?
to steal something.
like felonies.
I mean, I have like no shame. Like I don't really care.
I
what
don't
you
think
think
that's
of
no
me.
shame. I think that's
Confession.
just like
Well, then where's the line of what you would do?
I'm not gonna kill someone.
So you're not gonna kill someone, but you would hurt someone.
I'm not gonna hurt someone.
You're not gonna hurt someone.
No.
okay.
Do you consider
So-
stealing from someone hurting them?
Maybe from like a big business.
Guys, you see it right here. Never be partners with Eric.
I see.
Never send him your homework.
Hey, where'd my phone go?
Hold
Uh-huh.
up.
I don't know. I think that's just one of the downfalls. Like
Yeah.
I don't think that's something that really you
Not-
can say that
I
applies
don't-
to extroverts. In
Yeah.
I feel
don't
like
know.
I don't know about that.
Maybe the part
You
of
wouldn't
not being
understand
too
her.
sensitive to some people, like you're just trying
Oh,
to be
yeah.
friendly with everyone,
I-
and that you might.
Yeah,
seem
we're too
shallow
brash.
maybe
We're
people
too,
who
like-
are really introverted.
we're too out
Yeah.
there. Like we force
Yeah.
ourselves on like
Yeah, when
like,
some
others.
introverts might feel like you're
we're like attacking them.
right or like not understanding.
Like the Ryan is the lion's the mulling the advisor, like that.
Mm.
Even though we're just trying to like have a good time, like play fighting, you know.
What?
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. For me, it's like sometimes I feel like I don't really want to do anything, but like it depends on like the people, right? Like sometimes if like I enjoy hanging out with people, it's like it's all right, it's pretty chill. But then like sometimes it's like they're just like normal friends, people I don't hang out with like that often. It's like I don't want to hang out with them for that long. It's like you know that annual like hike or like that annual like getting dinner with that kid is like good enough for me.
That's true.
Like the family friend who like you don't even know.
Yeah.
No, like actual friends. It's just like you don't have time to see them. It's like,
Annual. That was a long time.
Like the person you say hi to when you walk by them.
Yeah, and that's it.
And that's the only interaction you make.
I mean, isn't that basically just what introverts are? When they're comfortable, they're happy, but when they're not, they prefer to be on
Isn't
their
that everyone? If you're
Yeah, if
comfortable,
you're
you're
comfortable,
happy.
you're more.
I think so.
If
It
you're
depends
not,
on where.
No, but like
you're
for me, like if I'm like not comfortable, I'll still try to make the best out of it. Like a lot of the introverts I talk to, they prefer just to get out of it. You know?
Oh.
Depends.
well, I can actually see that. I think maybe
Yeah.
possibly.
Like if I'm in like a prestigious setting or like I would be super quiet and not say anything. Like let's say
Prestigious?
like let's say it's like an awards ceremony for something or like people I don't know that well. I would just stay quiet and like be polite. But then I don't know. Is that just normal?
like a formal setting? I don't know.
Yeah, like a
I
formal.
think in a formal setting, yeah.
I think
I
you're
mean, I think
supposed
that's just
to
called
be
being
like
polite.
Being polite
Okay, instead of being like out there.
in a more like comfortable, like casual setting, it might be seen as like you're like
Cold?
kind of reserving yourself. Yeah, like not a little, like uncomfortable even a bit, unconsciously.
All right, I think I'm gonna wrap it up.
You gonna wrap it up?
Alright.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. Don't forget we are taking listener messages. You can call in or leave us a message at 484-519-0077. That once again, that's 484-519-0077. You can catch us on our website at smhourheads.com. Our Instagram is at SMH Our Heads Podcast. Our Twitter is SMH Our Heads. And you can also visit on Facebook. We just got a Facebook page.
Whoa!
It's not made yet, but I mean, you can visit us at our link and like our page before anything's made.
Yeah.
Bye.
Check us out on Podbean.